Welcome back to JPTV. We're your anchors. I'm Elizabeth Head.
And I'm Birdie Kellum. Today we will be discussing Russia and Ukraine, the stress students are having about school, Lakeland Nutrition, show choir, and euphoria. As you may know, we are nearing the end of the third term at Jackson Prep. While that does mean spring break is almost here, it also means that students are feeling the stress of cramming in lessons and having multiple tests each day. Students are also trying to bring up their grades and complete any missing assignments before the end of the term. It is safe to say that most students are doing their best to make it through each day. Elizabeth and Ainsley went around the school to ask students how they feel about nearing the end of the term.
So this is Riley. Riley, are you getting really stressed as the third term is ending?
I'd say, senioritis has sort of kicked in. I'm a little stressed about some classes. Definitely my AP classes start to get to me a little bit, but I'm more excited about college, and so sometimes I feel like that stress kind of is overtaken by the excitement for college.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Now, would you say that teachers are adding on a lot of extra work?
Well, I'd say it's depending on who you ask. Like, definitely AP teachers are not, like, stepping off the gas, and neither are some of my regular teachers, but I think they're conscious that, like, seniors are getting a little, they're stepping off the gas, too, and they're ready to, be done.
Thank you. Okay, so as the third term is ending, raise your hand if you feel stressed. Do you all feel like teachers are adding on a lot of work?
Yes. Not particularly, just a lot of us are waiting till the last minute.
Yeah.
In case you didn't see us all in the Divine Hallway, that was...
Yeah. Thank y'all. We're in the library right now, and we have a lot of students that are working on their homework and assignments. Are you stressed with the third term ending?
I'm very stressed with the third term ending because I have a bunch of AP exams coming up, and it's going to be awful.
Would you say your teachers are kind of piling on the work?
They are, indeed. I have had a lot of work recently, and it's very overwhelming.
Thank you.
Rising tensions between Russia and Ukraine are causing fear around the world. This conflict began when Russia invaded Ukraine in 2014. Weeks have gone by with Russia building up military forces along the border. Russian President since 2012, Vladimir Putin, ordered troops into Moscow regions in eastern Ukraine after recognizing their independence on Monday. President Biden revealed that he plans to impose swift and severe sanctions on Russia. These sanctions consist of completely cutting Russia's largest banks off the global economic system to crush them financially. However, President Biden has made clear that the U.S. will not send troops to support Ukraine. He stated that it's about standing for what we believe in for the future, that we want for our world, for liberty, the right of countless countries to choose their own destiny. On the front lines, reports of heavy weapons fire from Russia-backed forces were reported. A Ukrainian soldier on the front line said, "To our enemy, the war has already been declared. Whoever helps us will be grateful for it." Another soldier said that in the last few days, it has become very dangerous to be here.
This week, Elena and KK went down the street to Lakeland Nutrition and interviewed the staff to find out more about their day-to-day work routine.
Hey, I'm Elena Zavukis, and I'm at Lakeland Nutrition, Jackson Prep's favorite tea place.
I'm here with Carmen, and what's y'all's most popular tea and shake?
Probably our most popular tea is watermelon Jolly Rancher or cucumber watermelon, and our most popular shake's probably banana pudding.
What's the biggest order y'all have ever had placed?
Well, we normally every Thursday we get a guy that comes in and he gets 16 teas every morning, but one time we had this lady come in that in our morning rush, and she ordered 12 teas and 12 shakes, and it was awful. It was so hard to make those.
When y'all first start working here, how long does it take to remember the tea orders?
It probably took me like a month or two to really remember the most basic ones and whenever we get new tees, because we have like new ones coming in all the time, it's really easy to pick up now that I'm used to it. So the worst thing that's probably ever happened here was one time we had a customer come in and she got a tea and she wasn't holding her cup when she was trying to put the straw in it, and she like jabbed it really hard and it fell over the counter and got all over my friend's MacBook computer and like spilled like all over our computer, our whole system thing, like it got all over everything. And she was just like, oh, I'm really, really sorry. And we were like trying to clean it up really fast, and we were also in a rush, so it was really hard.
When y'all get busy, what's the easiest way to get them done the fastest way?
Normally we have like me and Shelby, we work together every single day, so we have like a system, and like one of us will do like all the lift offs, and we have like our flavors in like color coded orders, so we like put the teas like where we know that we need to grab, so it's easier and we're not like hanging all over each other. And normally we like to make all of the teas at the same time because it's just really fast when we do it together. And so like when we have some customers come in and they're like taking a long time to order, or they don't know what they want, or even if they do know what they want and they just don't say it yet, that makes it really difficult to get things done fast.
We will be right back with sports after this short commercial break.
Have you ever wondered, where can I get my Jackson Prep apparel? Well, then I've got the answer for you. Right here at the Jackson Prep Patriot Shop, open 3 days a week on Patriot Avenue, we've got everything you need. We got t-shirts, we got tank tops, we got sweatshirts, we've got sweatpants, we've got polos, we've got blankets, we've got teddy bears, face masks, and other fun accessories. We've even got duffel bags and stadium chairs. And we've even got football. So shop till you drop at the Patriot Shop, open 3 days a week, right here on Patriot Avenue.
Jackson Prep. It's a place for artists, a place for scholars,
a place for athletes,
an all-around amazing place.
to be who you are and all that you aspire to be.
Discover your Jackson Prep possibilities.
Join us for a tour.
Jackson Prep basketball had an amazing week this past week as both the girls and boys team won the state championship. The girls took on PCS in Hartfield this past week. The girls defeated PCS in the semifinals with an amazing score of 52-25. In the championship, the girls defeated Hartfield with a score of 36-28. Andy Flatguard led the girls with 10 points for the game. The Patriots started off the overall tournament this week with a big win over Humphreys. This was Coach McAnally's 600th career win. They look to stay strong as they are the #1 seed going against Central Hines later this week. The boys defeated Park Lane with a score of 49-41 in the semifinals game. The Patriots defeated the MRA Patriots in overtime of the championship game with a score of 65-60. Luke Segrist led the team with a crazy 30 points. The boys go into overall as the #1 seed as well as they take on West Memphis on Wednesday. We'll be right back with a short commercial break.
The Patriot Shop. We got everything. We got sweatshirts. We got athletic shirts. We got sweatpants. We got socks. And we got bags. Has your back ever hurt during a game? We can solve that problem. We have stadium chairs. We got you covered all the way from winter to summer attire. The Patriot Shop. We've got everything.
Discover your voice.
Discover your creativity.
Discover your opportunity.
And your dream.
Discover your vision.
Your vibe.
Your passion. And your moment to shine.
Join Applause this school year as the Fine Arts program at Jackson Prep leaves a lifelong impression on students' hearts and minds. We would love to grow this legacy with your support and dedication. Join Applause today.
This past weekend, Jackson Prep Show Choir Revion went to the South Central Classic competition in Homewood, Alabama. They placed 3rd overall. Rachel and Anna spoke to several members regarding how they felt about the competition.
Hi, I'm Rachel Reagan, and today I'm going to be interviewing a couple of members from our Jackson Prep Show Choir, Revion. They competed this past weekend in Homewood, Alabama at the South Central Classic. They got third in their division and second runner-up overall over all the other groups who competed. They were up against some stiff competition, so let's ask them how they thought it went. I'm here with junior and Revion member TJ. TJ, so this is your first year in show choir, so is it what you expected?
I mean, the workload is a lot more than I thought it would be, but it's pretty fun. I'm enjoying myself.
We competed in Homewood this past weekend. What was your favorite part?
Favorite part was like the hype up in the room when we're getting ready right before we perform, and then that like rush of adrenaline as soon as like the curtain opens. Then it's like you're going out there and you're just having fun with everybody around you.
You're also in football, so how does competing in Revion compare to playing in football?
I mean, it's a lot less physical pain than when you're on the field to football, but I feel like the workload is like towards the same energy, drive, work, passion that you have to put into football. You have to put that into Revion if you really want to do good. And it's the same amount of fun. Like you're having a little family that you're working with every day, and you just go out there to just do what you do best.
One last question. What was your favorite other group to watch this past weekend at the competition?
Kind of like the Brandon Brio. Their show was pretty nice. It was really clean. And, yeah, we got to beat them next time. We're coming for Brandon.
Thank you very much. Hi, I'm here with senior Ava Mullins, and I'm going to ask her a couple questions over this past weekend's show choir competition at Homewood. So, Ava, what is your favorite part of our show?
I don't know. I really like the girls' number and the closer, and my solo and thrift shop, of course. It's so fun.
So going off of that, Ava does have a really, really big solo that defines one of our biggest songs that is one of the most enjoyable. So tell us some of the stressful aspects of having a big solo like that.
Really, the most stressful part is getting up on stage, and probably the beginning because I can't hear the drum hit because of course it's really loud in there. But once I start going, it's so much fun. I love it.
What are y'all's overall thoughts on the competition this past weekend?
I think we did very well compared to the last week at JA, and I think it was a good improvement. So I think I'm proud of what we did.
Okay, so both of you are returners to Revion. So what do y'all like about this show in compared to other years, and maybe just this year as a whole?
Yeah, I love the theme, and I think it was a great, you could really do a lot with records and stuff, and there are a lot of different moods and tones that you could bring into it, so I really like.
Okay, one last question. What is y'all's favorite song in our show this year?
My favorite song, even though I'm very tired during it, is The Closer. So I really like The Closer. It's very energetic.
I really like the opener. I think it's a good way to start the show.
Okay, thank y'all. Hi, I'm here with Christopher Palamo, who is a senior in Revion. Chris, what was your favorite part of this weekend competing at Homewood?
Probably my favorite part this weekend would definitely have to be the ride over there. The bus ride was kind of fun.
So you are also a senior soccer player. So what are the differences between competing in show choir and playing in soccer, and what were your expectations going into show choir?
Going into show choir, I didn't expect it to be as much work as it actually is. I was given a month and a half to learn the whole show, and that was probably the hardest month and a half of my life.
Chris, you also have a sister in JA's show choir. So do y'all have any little fights at home or anything about who is better?
Yeah, occasionally. But it's a little thing we get to make fun of and we get to mess about. So I enjoy that with her.
And which show choir do you think is better?
I definitely think Revion's better.
Go Pro! There's a new season of Euphoria that comes out with new episodes every Sunday night on HBO Max. Teens and tons of people of all ages are loving it and look forward to the new episodes every week. Avid watchers have their own opinion on each of the characters. Zendaya is the star of the show who most people really like. Many people relate to the characters in the show because they face issues that teens may face in their everyday life. Although many situations in the show are put to an extreme, Euphoria does a good job of keeping its watchers on edge and excited for new episodes.
Thank you for watching JPTV. We'll catch you next time.